Welcome to this very short training where I believe you're going to get a ton of value. You are obviously a minister, maybe a pastor, an apostle, a prophet, an evangelist, a teacher, a missionary, but you definitely are either in full-time ministry or you feel called to full-time ministry. And right now, the problem you're looking to solve is you want to get the message that God has put inside of you to reach the millions and reach the masses. Well, I'm Talon. And what I specialize in, by the grace of God, is me and my team have now been able to help over 780 different students in our Kingdom University, ministers of all different types, to reach millions and millions of people. As a matter of fact, we've now reached over 2.7 billion views worldwide across 5 different social media platforms with all of our students, which is absolutely amazing, and it's only done by the grace of God. We've seen over 600,000 confirmed, documented salvations, people that have made a decision to give their life to Jesus Christ, and we're just getting started, I believe, by the grace of God. And everything that I've learned over the last 4 years about growing online and increasing our influence through social media strategies and what I call my viral video framework, I intend to impart that to you, to show you the secrets behind growing your influence online. Because the number one problem that I've realized is that there are a lot of pastors out there. There's a lot of ministers out there that they have a strong voice in their local region. They have a message that God's given them. They're anointed. They know what the Bible says. They've been trained, but they just don't know how to get their message out to the masses. And so if you are a minister who is looking to not only shake your city and your region, but even your state, your nation, and reach the globe with the gospel and with the message that God's given you, then this training is for you. So this is how to reach millions with the gospel online. And I'm your host, Evangelist Talon Michael. I'm going to be showing you everything I've learned over the last 4 years that took me from 0 to over 3 million YouTube subscribers. I grew my first TikTok channel from 0 to 2.6 million. They banned me. I grew another one to 500,000. They banned me again, and I grew a fourth one to over 400,000. And plead the blood, I pray that I do not get banned again. But by the grace of God, I've had a handful of experience with this. I now have 23 employees that work with me, full-time staff, that help me to raise up ministers just like you to preach the gospel online and to reach the masses. So that's what I intend to show you today. And if you stick all the way to the end, you're going to get clear vision and direction. And I'm going to show you exactly what it is that I've learned over the last 4 years, what I call my viral video framework, that will show you exactly how you can duplicate what it is that God has done with me. This is the first person I want to show you, a case study of a client of mine, a student of mine. His name is Cap Chatfield. He is a pastor at a church in Omaha, Nebraska, a great church there. We love their family. We love Cap. He's done a phenomenal job. He came to me in February of 2023 with 1,500 YouTube subscribers after he had been grinding and hustling on his own for years to build his own social media platform. And when he joined our Kingdom University, he went from 1.5 thousand subscribers on YouTube to 1.2 million in just over a year. I believe it was about 12 months exactly that he grew over 1 million YouTube subscribers. And now he's impacting tons of lives. He's reaching millions with the gospel, and his online influence has tremendously increased. And I know that 1 month he made a little over $15,000 extra in ad revenue just for preaching online, which is a great added benefit. Another student of mine, Pastor Alex Meadows, a pastor in California. He came to me with around 1,000 YouTube subscribers. Again, he had been hustling and bustling on his own, and he took my viral video framework and everything that we taught in Kingdom University, and he applied it to his ministry and what it is that God put in his heart, and supernaturally exploded on YouTube. He grew 4.6 million YouTube subscribers in just over a year's time. It's absolutely amazing to see what God is doing with Pastor Alex Meadows. And then my brother-in-law, who was actually the first person that I showed my viral video framework. He is a kids pastor here at our church, Faith Church in Ruston, Louisiana, and he started with about 1,000 subscribers as well. And again, same story, hustling, bustling, trying to do it on his own, doing it the hard way. And he applied my viral video framework, and now he actually has he, I think, let me ask my team real quick. Has he passed 7 million on YouTube? He's over 7 million YouTube subscribers. He is the single most followed Christian influencer on the planet, full-time Christian influencer on the planet by the grace of God, which is absolutely amazing. He grew from 1,000 to over 5 million subscribers in a little over a year. And now, again, like I said, he's actually over 7 million subscribers in a year and a half by applying our viral video framework. It's absolutely supernatural. And I know that 1 month he made a little over $15,000 in passive income from that as well as a 19-year-old, which is not too bad. Everyone likes a little extra financial freedom. So who is this for? This is for full-time ministers that want to reach millions and millions of people with the gospel, and you have a desire to get your voice to the nations of the world. That is exactly who this is for. And the core concept is really, I want to teach you how to scale your online influence. And I kind of covered my story already, but I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm actually 28 years old now. I forgot to update this slide for you, but I'm 28 years old. I was 27 years old, clearly, when I made this slide. And I mentioned it a little bit ago. My first encounter with all of this was God told me about 4 or 5 years ago to start preaching the gospel online. And he showed me exactly how to do it, gave me what I call my viral video framework, and I began to apply it to Christian content. And I grew from 0 to 2.6 million on TikTok. I'm now over 400,000 on Facebook and over 300 million on YouTube. And then the Lord told me last year in 2023 to show other ministers how to do this, because the reality is, many ministers, when they crack the code on how to grow on YouTube or social media platforms, they don't tell other ministers. It's like their own little secret. I don't want to tell the other pastors. I don't want to tell the other evangelists. I don't want to tell other ministers. I want to be the guy. Well, I'm not like that. We're not like that at Kingdom University. God told me to show everybody my secrets, so that's what I do. I built Kingdom University because God told me to teach you how to do what God has done with my online influence. And the same way it worked for me, it'll work for you. So how do we do it? What is the viral video framework? It's simple. It is maximizing and specializing in short form content. You have to change the way you think about content online these days. Now, don't get me wrong. Live streams, broadcasts, all that stuff that we've been doing is still effective, but there is a way to reach the masses much, much faster, and it's called short form content. I call it my content funnel, where you specialize at short form content, and then at medium form content, and then long form content. And what you do is I teach you how to package your viral video framework, which I show you, which is a powerful hook at the beginning of a video, a second hook halfway through, and then get a clear and concise call to action at the end of the video, and then my double down strategy. When you put all of this together, it creates the perfect supernatural combination that results in hundreds of thousands and even millions of YouTube subscribers, Facebook followers, Instagram followers, and much, much more. And you can kind of see here, this is one 48-second video that I made using my viral video framework. It got 21 million views, over 640,000 subscribers, and it only took me 48 seconds to make the video. So if you knew that in only 48 seconds your life would change forever, would you jump on that opportunity? I believe that you would. So what's the key? Number one, you've got to identify your niche. My key is to identify the message that God's put in you and then show you how to package it in a viral format. Number two, we build you out a content calendar. We show you exactly how to maximize your content and then exactly how you should schedule it throughout the week, the best times to post, the worst times to post, when to double down, when to back off, exactly how many times to post. We give you all of those secrets, and it is really the bread and butter that makes the total difference and the glue that holds everything together when it comes to your content. And then finally, number three, I call it a simple success system, where you take our viral video framework, our content funnel, my double down strategy, and then you throw it into what it is that you've been doing, package it all together, and then you blow up to the moon with the message that God has given you. And there's really only two options. Number one, to keep going down the same exact path you've been going down for the last decade or 2 decades, where you just can't seem to figure out how social media works. And we call that the hard way, where if nothing changes, nothing will ever change. But then there's a second way, and this is the easy way, or I should say it this way, the simple way. The simple way is working with us, working with me and my team. We've clearly figured out, by the grace of God, a success system. That's why we have over 787 students currently in our university, and we've had 17 different students grow over 1 million YouTube subscribers in less than 1 year with us, over 30 students grow over 100,000 subscribers with us, and many, many others that have grown tens and tens of thousands of followers and subscribers all over the world. That would be the simple way. And again, I want to make this abundantly clear. This is for Christians that are called to full-time ministry and ministers that are looking to reach millions with the gospel, and you actually want to grow your online ministry. So if you don't fit that criteria, you probably don't want to be involved in what it is that we're doing here. But if you do, then this is exactly what you're looking for. And I want to wrap this up very quickly, but I want to make sure that you stick all the way to the end, because what I'm about to show you is really a game changer. And I want you to hear what it is that I'm going to tell you in these last few slides. So this is my good friend, David Diga Hernandez. Maybe you've heard of him, maybe you have not. Brother David came to me and his team a little over a year ago, and he said, hey, I saw that you've been having great success online. I would like to get my team involved with what it is that you're doing. Would you help us? And so I did some consultation with him and his team, and they had 400,000 YouTube subscribers when they came to me. And that was after over a decade of doing it on his own, which is pretty good. No one would complain about 400,000 YouTube subscribers, but it took him 10 years to get there. In 1 year, after taking what I taught them in our viral video framework and applying it to his content, he went from 400,000 to almost 2 million in 1 year. So in 1 year, he 4x'd the results that took him initially 10 years, which is absolutely amazing. I'm very thankful, and it was an honor and a privilege to be able to work with him and his team. And so you can ask him, and he'll tell you that our consultation definitely helped him out. Next one. This is a good friend of mine, Pastor Phil Pringle. He started the C3 Church Global Movement. He has over 600 churches that he's birthed underneath him and his organization. And when he came to me, he only had a few thousand Instagram followers, but he's recently been blowing up. He's had 2 or 3 videos now get over 2 million views each on Instagram, and he's got other platforms where he's reaching tons of people as well. But I wanted to throw this on here. He actually just passed 100,000 followers on Instagram, and he's extremely pumped about that. And the same way that it worked for him, it'll work for you. And then one more here, Lionheart Church, phenomenal student of ours, and this church came to us with basically very minimal following. And as you can see, in 1.5 years, everything has changed. Pastor Otha has totally transformed his social media presence. They went from a few thousand on Facebook to over 712,000 followers. They had, I think, maybe over 1,000 or so on Instagram. Now they have almost 200,000, and his personal Instagram has exploded as well, 128,000 on Instagram. So I think the proof is in the pudding here. The viral video framework very clearly works, and there's really 2 ways to go about this. We train pastors and ministries in 2 different ways. Number 1, we can show you how to do it on your own, where you are the one making all your own content and you're posting it, which is one way, and some people have had tremendous success with that. Pastor Alex Meadows, who I showed you earlier, he did it that way. He exploded over 4 million YouTube subscribers. Brother Cap, Pastor Cap, he also did it that way. He exploded. But then we also show your team. So if you're a pastor or a minister that you don't handle all the content creation, but you have a media team that helps you, we also teach your media team how to package your content and how to guarantee that it goes viral, just like you see here with Lionheart Church. That's exactly what they did. We just taught their team how to do it. They took it, they ran with it. Same thing with Pastor Phil Pringle and many other ministers. So we go from it 2 different angles when it comes to that. Now, here's what you need to know. It is time to take action. Like I said, if nothing changes, then nothing will change. If you've been doing it on your own and grinding and hustling and trying to figure this thing out on your own for a few years now, and you know that you haven't moved as fast and as far as you should have, today is the day to take the simple way, to take the easy way, to come and link arms with us and allow me and my team to really show you how to do this at a high level and to get your message out to the nations. But this is one thing that I want you to be aware of, because like I said, this is not for everybody. This is for serious ministers that really want to reach a generation with the gospel and with their message. And so because of that, we have a very high standard here. We do have qualifications. One of the qualifications is that there is a tuition to our Kingdom University. So those of you that are taking this seriously right now, I'm probably talking to you. You feel that it is time to make a change. I want you to know that you can book a call with my team right now, and we can explain to you exactly how it is that we can help you and apply our viral video framework to you and your content to help your voice get out to the nations of the world. And like I said, there is a tuition. We do require a 4-figure investment. And on top of that, we also have a guarantee where in the next 6 months, if you don't grow at least 100,000 YouTube subscribers and or followers in the next 6 months, we're going to help you get to that number. So we guarantee that we get you to at least 100,000 YouTube subscribers and or followers in 6 months. And afterwards, if you haven't hit that in the 6-month mark, we're not going to leave you hanging. So let's say you only get to 70,000 YouTube subscribers in the next 6 months. We're not going to say, hey, it's been 6 months, we're going to kick you out of here, we're not going to help you anymore. No, we will continue to work with you for free until we guarantee that you get to the 100,000 subscriber and or follower mark. So you never have to worry about us leaving you hanging. Kingdom University is here to help you and to help advance the kingdom of God. So this is what I want you to do right now. I want you to take massive, massive action. And just so you know, we are offering scholarships to any minister that books a call with my team within the next 48 hours of seeing this video. Anyone that takes massive action and books a call down below in the next 48 hours, we do have special scholarships laid aside for you. So I look forward to talking with you and learning more about your situation and how we can help you using our viral video framework and to help you reach this generation with the gospel. Go ahead, click the link down below that says book a call now and apply for your free scholarship. I look forward to helping you. God bless you.